Hi, this is Chris with Great Northwest Comics. I got some great books to show you today. I just got a bunch of books in the mail from eBay and some claim sales, and I'm real excited to show them off to you. Also, I'm very happy to discover a comic book store that I haven't been to in a while. Turns out they got almost a full Spawn collection, like one all the way up to almost 250. It's amazing. So when I was there, I was able to pick up some great books, which I'll show in just a minute. But I was also working with the shop owner to see if I can make a trade of some of the books that I have, some graded books that I have, to see if I can put together a 20 or 30 book lot to add to my Spawn run. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's going to offer for trade value for the books that I'm going to offer. And I'll keep you up to date on that once I pull the trigger on that, hopefully. But to start off with, I got this nice copy of a Greg Land cover Tomb Raider book. I would say this is a near mint minus. I think with a press, it would definitely be 9294. It just suffers from a little bit of some creasing. Like it has some non-color breaking creases here, and then just like two spine ticks maybe. And I already have a copy of this. I just wanted, it was a great price, and I was already buying books from this seller on eBay. And thought, hey, why not get a nice cover? I know there's some controversy around Greg Land from what I hear from other people. Something like he traces over other people's work, or he uses the exact same artwork over and over again, but changes the just a few small things. So I don't know. I just think it's a nice cover for Tomb Raider. This up here is Spawn 66, I believe, and I got this from a claim sale. Good price. Only weird thing is that the bottom staple, which is not gonna be able to pick up here, but the bottom staple, it has some corrosion and a little rust on there. So I didn't know how the original owner stored his books, but yeah, I don't usually see corrosion in these Spawn books, these 90s books, late 90s books. But anyways, happy to add that to my collection. Next up, I got this from Dave from West Coast Avengers claim sale. This is a Spawn 87 near mint. Very nice book. No problems with this one at all. Very happy with that. Actually, I had Spawn, I don't know, 88 as well. So I got, so it's nice to add one more consecutive book. Now this seller on eBay, I got a phenomenal deal on the next like 6 or 7 books here. I think I averaged like 16 to $18 for all these books, and then the shipping was only like $10 total, I think. So very, and then when I got them, I was stunned about how like near mint plus these are. They're very shiny covers, a very high gloss, no spine ticks to be found, no dents or dings or anything like that could potentially be a spine tick. Beautiful book. This is Spawn 101. So I'd recently bought 100. So now I'm getting the aftermath of 100, where Angela is killed and Malbolgia is also killed or diminished. And then Spawn 102, very sharp book. I mean, I was stunned. I was just like, I wish every purchase I got, every book, Spawn book I bought, matched the high grade quality that this seller had. Unfortunately, I think I got all of his books. He doesn't have any other ones left that are in this high grade. This is 103. And it's weird. Unfortunate for him, he accidentally sent 2 copies of this 104 because I only purchased one, but it's not worth the cost to ship it back to him. So it looks like I have an extra copy. And then 105 and 10 should be 106. Yeah, 106. I love these. These are great condition. I have 107 also in my collection already, so now I have a consecutive run from 100 up to 107. I know I have 97, which is that great Angela cover. So all I need is like 98 and 99, and then I've got that nice little consecutive run going. Now I already have a copy of this book, 123. So I just got it's in a newsstand, so I just got this copy. So I could have just a standard higher. This is actually higher grade than the newsstand. I don't know if I mentioned that one in the last book. I know I was talking about my last Spawn collection I got, or books I got, and I think I mentioned that because I have duplicates of 120 through 123. And I'm actually waiting on 124. It hasn't come from the eBay seller yet. It hasn't even shipped, I don't think. But I did pick up from this one seller 125. Very nice cover. This one is a fine condition, very fine condition. It's got a number of spine ticks on it, but otherwise, and one crease, right, the color breaking crease right there from probably a thumb or a finger flipping through them. But still good, a nice book. And then 126. So I'm getting close to getting a full run from 100 up to 150. I'm getting closer and closer there. And then 127. And these are all like near mint books too, near mint minus. I think they have a little bit of color rub on the spine, which might make it might downgrade it a little bit. This one here is 129. I got this from West Coast Avengers. This is a sharp book too. Unfortunately, I missed out on 130. I was so bummed because I could have had a consecutive up to this book here. So this is 131. Apparently, this is a low print count. Only like less than 40,000 were ordered, and because of that, it came at a premium. I don't know why though, because there's a lot of Spawn books that have less than 50,000, and they're not that hard to find. So that's the only reason why this book was more. This is the most expensive book I picked up from the comic book store that I won't name, but he has a great run of Spawn that like I said, I'm hoping to do a trade on. Real nice guy. I've shopped at a store before a couple of years ago, like before the pandemic. They're way up there north of me, so it's hard to get to them sometimes. But really like this cover. I'd say this is the near mint minus near mint. I think it just has a little color rub like on one of the corners, but not much. This one was a great value, so I picked it up, 137. And then what's this one? It says Cygor on the cover. Oh no, that's Spawn. Almost looks like Cygor. 142. Very sharp copy. I've never actually. Well, when I saw these in his shop's bins, I was stunned because I have never seen these books in person before. Like nobody has them in this range. Was this 143 probably? Yeah, 143. And these are all near mint minus. At least 144, 145. I think I just read these on digital copy. This is when Clown is really hammering Spawn for not allying with him to go after heaven or something, or going after the throne in hell. Another sharp book, 147. And then I got these last two books from West Coast Avengers, and he said these were only like fine, very fine. And this one suffers from a lot of issues, unfortunately. You know how when you leave a book out like on a shelf and it's like sticking up like this, and then it gets like sun damage and dust right there? Well, something like that happened with this 148, and the page quality on top, and then even on the back too, is kind of more brittle feeling than the rest of it. Like the rest of the cover is supple and you can manipulate it well. But this up here, this strip right here, you can actually see fading in a straight line, like a straight edge line. And then it's brittle, and then it's very wavy in the middle. It's like I almost wonder if it had some kind of moisture damage or something too with it. So this is a decent price. So I don't have much to complain about, especially since it adds to the run. But I will replace that one in the future for sure. And then 149. This one also this was graded a little higher, like very fine plus. But where it suffers, I mean, it's a sharp book, but right up here in the corner, it's got this, looks like it got dropped or something. Yeah, it's got that big color breaking crease right there and a little page tear. And then it has another little crease down here, but it doesn't break color, but it goes through a couple of pages. So if it was pressed, I think it would take care of that. But it's nothing you can do with that corner, and then it also has some kind of like rippling and a little crease right there as well. But again, for the price, I'm not going to complain about that at all. Just keep that one up there. So I hope you like my little spawn haul here. I've been doing really well. I have a like not the physical count on the spawn books I have is quite high, but consecutive or out of 353 spawn books to date, I have 192. So I think I'm doing pretty good putting a run together. The hardest ones are going to be from 201 to 239 and the late 100s because I don't see those too often. But this is going to take years to do. I'm not in a big rush. I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on this. I think I mentioned before, I'm still doing the Something is Killing the Children. I'm keeping my eye on some number 2, 3, and 4 right now that that are at auction. I'm hoping I can get a deal on those. So we'll see how that goes, and that'll be part of a future video if I end up pulling the trigger on those as well. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I enjoyed making it. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's nice and sunny here in the Seattle area, and I'm looking to go out tomorrow and go for a nice bike ride. So have a great weekend. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe.